Hello everyone, presenting to you our video titled Creatively Tiding Over the Crisis. To know what was the crisis and how we tided over it, please watch the video. Our patient was a 28-year-old gentleman who presented to us with blurring of vision following a history of trauma to the left eye while cutting stone with grinder 10 days ago. On examination, there was a self-sealed corneal tear on the temporal aspect. Fundus examination revealed an intraocular foreign body with a sheen suggestive of metallic nature on the temporal retina. OCT showed temporal retinal detachment and ultrasound B scan confirmed the presence of retained intraocular foreign body. In view of retained metallic intraocular foreign body, a pars plana vitrectomy with intraocular foreign body removal was planned. In the operating theatre, when the surgery was about to begin, we realized that the intraocular magnet was not available. So, what do we do next? We thought for a while and went back to our childhood memories. As kids, we all would have played with magnets. Rubbing small metallic objects over the magnet and then watching it behave like a magnet temporarily was always amusing. We decided to use this property of temporary magnetization of metallic substances in our case today. We contacted the biomedical department and requested for a general purpose magnet. We took a pair of metallic scissors and rubbed it multiple times over the magnet and saw if it got any magnetic property. After multiple trial and errors, we realized that about 20 to 30 strokes are required to temporarily magnetize a ferromagnetic substance. We successfully replicated this on an MVR blade, an intraocular microforceps among several other ophthalmic instruments. Now, the doubt was, will this work through a sterile covering? Again, the childhood experience of transmitted magnetism said that it would. We tried our DIY magnetized instruments through a sterile plastic cover and it worked just the same. All of these are ferromagnetic substances, that is, substances which acquire strong, temporary or permanent magnetism in the direction of applied magnetic field due to parallel alignment of magnetic domains. Few examples are iron, cobalt, nickel, gadolinium, etc. The amount of ferromagnetic alloy in a substance decides how much of magnetism it acquires and how long it lasts. In our case, the MVR blade possibly had more ferromagnetic substance in it, which made it acquire more magnetism. Let's get to the surgery now. We put the general purpose magnet in a sterile plastic glove and took an intraocular forceps and stroked it over the magnet multiple times in the same direction. We also magnetized an MVR blade in similar fashion by stroking it over the magnet about 20 to 30 times in the same direction. 3 standard 23 gauge pars plana ports were made. Anterior and core vitrectomy was done. Vitreous around the foreign body was carefully cleared. PVD induction was done with the aid of triamcinolone acetonide. Perfluorocarbon liquid was injected to protect the macula. Magnetized intraocular forceps was used to grasp the intraocular foreign body and gently lift it up and get it towards the port. The sclerotomy was extended and by utilizing the magnetized MVR blade and the magnetized intraocular forceps together, the intraocular foreign body was safely delivered. Post-operatively, the patient has been doing well with attached retina. The first OCT image was taken 1 month post-operatively. We can see that the retina is attached. Later, the patient underwent silicone oil removal and the bottom OCT is a recent image captured 3 months after the first surgery. The best corrected visual acuity is 6.6 and N6. Here is another case where we used a similar technique of magnetizing intraocular instruments for foreign body removal. After a thorough vitrectomy and PVD induction, the intraocular forceps here is being used to lift the foreign body. Though the magnetism obtained is not of great strength, it is sufficient for most of the small metallic foreign bodies. In this case, we have used the anterior chamber route to deliver the intraocular foreign body. Magnetized MER blade and magnetized intraocular forceps have been together used to safely deliver the metallic foreign body out of the anterior chamber. Take home message. Ferromagnetic substances like intraocular forceps or MER blade can be magnetized, sterilized and utilized for intraocular foreign body removal. Transfer of magnetic property through sterile plastic cover is possible and can be utilized for on-table magnetization just like we did in our cases. And most importantly, an innovative mind open to experimenting new things and a little bit of creativity can help us tide over any crisis. Like it is said, where there is will, there is always a way. Thank you so much for watching.